ultimate stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Terrapins headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Crosses the 35. Got a little grass. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Washington. That's caught, it's Fleming. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
This tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Williams. Snowed under by the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got his man. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Washington. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. Find some fresh air. Maybe some room here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the move. There's a crease. All the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points up with that 79-yard run to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Dropping back, it's Washington. Hauls it in. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. Snags it, and there's running room. Lowers those pads. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter.
Man, come on, player guys. We can't do.
We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. Got enough for the 1st. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Maryland! Great job by the back on the option.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Throwing, Hawkins. Time to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They go play action with Hawkins. Quarterback extends the play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. On the move. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. A run for the quarterback. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Throws it deep. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Might be changing the route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
They're going to ride this running back. Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
West Virginia uses the timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Washington. Gets open down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. This time he wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. These corners backing off a bit. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Manning. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the home team looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open, and as a result, it's an incompletion.
Third down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. Dropping back, it's Washington. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. hauls it in and looking upfield. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Touchdown, West Virginia! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Here comes the heat. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. At that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The run inside. It's Cook. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Now on the option. Quick toss. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, it's Cook. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside. It's Cook. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Easy.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
A designed run for the quarterback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Hey, easy.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Using his feet. Pulled down for the tackle.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And we'll start the 4th quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock, I like the decision by this offense.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space. Good things will happen.
They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Washington. Over the middle, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got the back over the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fleming. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Official stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Washington. He'll pull it down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the counter. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Finding some room. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. Powers through the defender. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat, and down he goes.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Scanning the field, it's Washington. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll line up to go for 2. They're working that left side. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses that just boom in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Thanks, Holly. And the Duke's ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. In this crowd, giving this defense some juice. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. A give to Brown. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Williams. Under fire. And they got it.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Benjamin. Here's a little room there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Benjamin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Dukes! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they tacked on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Throwing, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Williams will pass. Now sliding to his left. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way. And just
looking long. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown ball. Once he got some room, it was over.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He is stopped short, and the gamble on the 2 to try to go on top comes up short. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Running inside, it's Benjamin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it. It's Benjamin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Let's it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Dukes will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
He's open on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets up.
Takes a grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run with Brown. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Benjamin. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake, Williams. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee! A great catch in the end zone.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
This is obviously not a great